Now we know the entire economic system is now turning. We know that the central bank system is completely manipulated. Stock market, all the statistical numbers, they're manipulated. Trump is playing within the central bank illusion. He has to. It's almost like the Matrix. You have to play within the rules of the Matrix. You have to play within the rules of the central bank system until you break away from the central bank system. And what's very interesting, what I've been noticing is during Obama's term, we were watching the central bank, watching Obama, watching the entire economic system. And we knew that they were going to crash the system. Now, of course, the mainstream media at that time was reporting the opposite, that there was going to be no recession, there was going to be no crash. Now that Trump is in office, the mainstream media continually says there's going to be a crash, continually says we're heading into a recession, depression, and here I am, I'm saying the complete opposite. It's very interesting. Now, what's very interesting is if you go back to 2008, when the central bank said there's going to be no recession, the mainstream media said there was going to be no recession. You had other individuals out there saying that there was going to be a recession, and there was a recession. Now we have the mainstream media saying that there's going to be a recession. And here we are saying there isn't going to be one. The point I'm trying to make here is that everything is not the same anymore. I know a lot of people believe that the same thing is happening. It is not. The entire economic system is turning. There's a reason why Trump came into office and removed the globalist system. There's a reason why he was speaking in front of the UN saying the globalists have no future. This old system, this old central bank globalist system is ending. Everything that we thought in the past where, oh, the market's coming down, oh, we're heading to a recession, it's not happening. Everything has changed. And Trump has already revealed, already indicated what is going to happen next. Remember, he spent the first 3 years in office working on the economy. That was his main goal because he knew that we needed a strong economy to withstand anything that is thrown at it. This is why, while the market was going up, in the background, he was doing all the work on the USMCA, making new trade deals, making a new trade deal with China, working out other trade deals, working with Boris Johnson. There's a reason for all this. Deregulating, because he knew that this day was going to come. He knew that this day was going to arrive and everyone was going to think there's a recession coming. And he is doing everything possible to bring us, without hurting as many people as he possibly can, into this new economic system. Now, during this event, during a crisis, you can do amazing things. And we're already seeing them being done. Remember Trump? He said, okay, there'll be no interest on the student loans. Well, now there's going to be no payments and interest on federally owned student loans for 60 days. Might go longer, who knows? But you don't have to make a payment. We're also finding out, and this is from Steve Mnuchin, he tweeted out the following: at Real Donald Trump's direction, we're moving tax day from April 15th to July 15th. All taxpayers and businesses will have this additional time to file and make payments without interest or penalties. Now, remember what the IRS wanted to do. They didn't want to change the date. They wanted to keep it April 15th, with nobody working, with accountants not working, where you can't go in and talk to people. It would be completely impossible. So Trump stepped in and said, no, we're not doing this. We're going to delay taxes. And what else are they doing? They're making sure, by handing over whatever they possibly can to the people, to make sure that their business, their personal life, is continually operational. We knew that this wasn't going to be a easy switchover, a transition to the new system. We knew there were going to be bumps in the road. If he wasn't doing this today and we had someone else in office, it would be a crash. It would be another type of an event. Everything would freeze up. We would go back to the Great Depression and it would be 10 times worse. That's what the central bankers had in store. But we're not seeing that. And Trump came out and he said that the economy, the stock market, will come back stronger than ever. Once an antiviral and vaccine are found, the fastest bear market in history will be followed by the fastest bull market in history. And there will be a V-shaped snapback in GDP. He knows that he built an economy that can withstand the central bank, the mainstream media hitting it. Yeah, they can push down the stock market. But remember, he has the magic wand. He understands how the system works. Think about all the pensions that are in the stock market. Think about the low interest rates. The pension plans, they went to the market on purpose because they couldn't get the 8% return because the interest rates were so low. During the Obama administration, this was done on purpose to keep the system alive. The central bank was going to raise the rates during Trump's administration to crash the economy. But they wanted all pensions in the market. Why? Why would they do that? Because when the system comes down, it would wipe out everybody. It would hurt the majority of the people. Remember, the central bankers, they have no allegiance to a country or a group. Their allegiance is to debt, control. Trump understands this. He understands that he needs to make the market go back up. He needs to show the people that he can take this economy that is struggling right now, where everyone is looking at the market, seeing all the businesses closed. He can take this economy and boost it back up. Number one, this detaches him from the Obama economy. Very, very important. Two, it shows that he can take a situation like we're in and turn it all around and make it incredible. Once he does this, once this is all said and done, how are the people going to look at him at that point? People are going to look at him and his administration, what he has done, very, very differently. And going throughout this entire event, giving the people, giving small businesses help that they needed. Remember in 2008, 2009, where did all the stimulus money go? It went right into the banking system. How many people who had small businesses, who were working in companies, how many of those people received the trillions of dollars? Yes, I know it was $850 billion, that's reported, but we know that it's a lot more than that was sent to central bank systems. Where did all that money go? Did any of the people get it? All the people that lost their homes, all the people that lost their jobs, all the people that had to adjust their lives, lost their savings, lost their retirement. Did any of those funds come to the people? Do you remember receiving a check? No. No one did. Why not? Because it went to the central bank establishment. This time, it is different. And this is just the beginning. Remember, with an event, you can do many other things. And I think this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning because once this turn is done, and this is just one of many turns, once this is done, we're going to see something completely different, something that we've never seen before. And once he goes after the central bank, because he is not finished going after the central bank. Yes, he got them down between 0 and 25 basis points, but he is not finished with the central bank. Because once all the power is stripped, it's all open to him. And he's going to strike back. He's going to hit hard. He's going to make this new economic system something that we've never seen before. And yes, we will be transitioning to a new currency because remember, right now, we're under the Federal Reserve note. This is an instrument of debt. Remember the new $100 bill? It's split in half. One side is the Federal Reserve. The other side is the U.S. Treasury with the gold, with we the people. Why do you think they did that? This was in preparation for this moment.